Put him up.
You must think I've got money.
I know you got money. Open that saddlebag and throw it down.
I ain't got no money, farmer. Just spent 3 days at Faro, up the railhead. Clean as a whistle.
Open that saddlebag. Open it. You hurry it up.
Steady, boy.
Easy. Stay there.
Hold it. Hold it. Hold it, boy. Please.
From out of the West, Dick Powell's Zane Theater.
The thing about buying a timepiece in the early West, you really had to watch it. A good watch like this, about $2, usually carried a 7-day guarantee, starting from the time it left the factory in St. Louis. Of course, the trip took 9 days. One of the first watches in the early West, or any place else for that matter, was the sundial. It was accurate and it was cheap. It only had one problem. How do you get that thing in your vest pocket? Some of the cowboys told time with tobacco. They figured it took 5 minutes to smoke a cigarette, so if it took them 6 cigarettes to ride from one place to another, they knew it was a half-hour trip. A chain smoker was a mighty handy man to have around. Every town had a different way of announcing the time. In some towns, they'd shoot a rifle 6 times at high noon. You knew the time all right, but were too nervous to care. In some places, they'd announce high noon by dropping a red ball from the top of the highest building. That worked pretty good. That is, if you had a watch to remind you that it was time to look for the red ball. Tall building. In the story we've chosen for you this week, The Doctor Keeps a Promise, you'll see how that evasive thing called time has nothing whatsoever to do with our plot.
Señor médico, por favor, abra la puerta. ¿Está el médico aquí?
Coming. I'm coming, just a minute. I'm coming. Hey.
¿Cuándo?
A las 3.
¿A dónde?
No sé. Vino a la casa y no pudo hablar mucho.
Morning.
Es el médico, ¿no?
Good afternoon, Jenny. I'm sorry I didn't get to the door in time. I was asleep. Didn't get in till dawn. Mrs. Rodriguez, Jenny, you know her. Baby girl. 4 o'clock this morning. Well, amigo, what's in your mind?
Señor...
I can't speak English. This is Panchito Morales.
Oh, Panchito. ¿Cómo está? ¿Qué pasa?
Nada, señor.
Well, you sure got well in a hurry.
You tell him yourself. Alan, come here a minute, will you?
Sure. Excuse me, por favor.
Sit down.
Thank you.
You know, I've been talking about retiring.
Ever since I came here.
This time I mean it. had planned on turning my practice over to you.
Oh, I see you got a rousing vote of confidence.
Well, it ain't quite that bad. It's just that a town this size can use 2 doctors.
That's right. Why can't you be honest with him?
You don't have to tell me.
I will anyway. For 20 years now, Dr. Caslin's taken care of the town folks around here. You've been here for 3. So far, you've seen fit to spend most of your time with those squatters out on the bench.
You want me to apologize for that?
Now, Alan.
I came here 3 years ago. I hung up my shingle with the simple-minded idea that whoever beats on my door, I'll try to take care of. They told me in medical school that's why I became a doctor. Nobody said the town of Harmony was an exception.
Harmony ain't the exception. I'm the exception. You go right on with your squatters. We'll get ourselves another man for the town. As long as I'm running things around here, you're the second best doctor. Understand?
Caslin, I want you in my office first thing in the morning. Mason.
Nothing personal, Alan. Every one of us tied to this Stroh-Snyder Cattle and Land Company. Cut those ties, and we die. Find yourself another town, Alan. You deserve a better one than this.
Oh, Mr. Stroh-Snyder paid for the coffee.
Oh? That was nice of him. If you decide to tell me what's up, you know where I am. Come in. Oh, come on in, Jenny. Gotta forgive me. I'm kind of upside down today. Now, if you women could have your babies in the daytime, doctors might live a lot more like humans. Well, Jenny? Come on now, what's up?
Dr. Mack, I gotta have help. But I can't tell you anything about it. I can't tell anyone. You see, you've got to help me, Doctor.
Come on now, sit down. Look, that's an oath that doctors have been living by for a couple of 1,000 years. It says, what you tell me is your business and my business and nobody else's. If you won't tell me, I can't help you.
You've got to come with me. Right away. There's a man hurt bad. I just went to see him.
How bad?
He was shot.
Where?
In the chest.
And it can't wait. Where is he?
Dr. Mack, if they find him, they'll kill him. He's my husband. If they ask you where he is, will you have to tell them?
Look, if you want me to help you,
Promise me you won't.
I don't have to promise you anything, Jenny. Wait. I promise. Where is he?
We'll have to go separately. I'll meet you there.
Doc.
Well, what's up, Marshal?
Stroh-Snyder conjured up a robbery for himself.
Robbery?
Judd Moore's a day overdue with $900 from a herd of cattle they drove up to the railhead last week. He's probably drunk in some saloon up there. Where are you heading?
Oh, colicky baby out on the bench.
Must be a serious case. Can't tell I've ever seen your horse sorted up like that.
Oh, he frets himself into it. Had to fight him all the way out here.
Well, you see any sign of Judd Moore, you...
I'll tell him you're looking for him.
Thank you. Let's go. Hasta la vista, Doc.
Adios. Stay right there, boy. Oh, hold it.
He's been doing that for an hour.
Give me some hot water. Agua caliente, por favor. You better wait outside.
I'll stay.
Up to you. There, la mesa. Yeah, boy. Steady. Steady. Atta boy. Yeah. This one's on me. Atta boy. Steady. Steady. Thanks. You were a great help.
I promised myself I wouldn't ask.
I don't know. I don't know how it'll make out. But one thing I do know. He's a fighter.
He always was.
So are you. I didn't know you had a husband, Jenny.
You never asked me.
Oh, there are a lot of things I'm not asking you.
And there's a lot I can't tell you. Not now. But I want you to know he's not what you might think. Please. What you don't know, they can't make you tell.
That's right. That's right.
No, I didn't.
You sure?
You think I wouldn't know if I treated a gunshot wound?
You sure you hit him bad?
Couldn't miss him that close. Near as we could tell to the tracks, Judd hit him right in the chest. Looked like he went down on his hands and knees and crawled up to the horse. There was blood on the trail.
Then he'd have to have a doctor. Dr. McMurdo. Maybe you took care of a gunshot wound today.
Gunshot wound? Who?
If we knew, we'd go after him. He's got $900 that belongs to me.
Where were you heading when we run into you on the trail?
Oh, I told you. Mrs. Vasquez, her baby had a case of colic.
Did you see anyone else?
Mrs. Rodriguez. She had a baby girl yesterday morning.
There's only 2 doctors around here. Somebody took care of a man with a bullet in him, and it wasn't Caslin.
Well, maybe he just crawled off and died.
We'd have found him. His trail led to where Judd's horse was standing.
Judd, what happened to you?
Spooked my horse when he fired at me. I fell off and hit my head in a rock. When I woke up, he was gone. And so was my horse.
And it turned up at the barn a half hour ago with blood on the saddle.
Judge says he's a farmer, so he'd holler for you.
Doc, if you did see him, you better speak up.
Sorry.
Good night.
He's lying.
Hellman.
I know what you're gonna ask me.
Why didn't you tell them?
promised I wouldn't.
But you can't obstruct justice.
Justice? You know what they're asking me to do? To pass sentence on a man. If I had told Stroh-Snyder where the boy was, his riders have been out and dragged that boy up to the nearest tree and hanged him before sunup. No trial, no nothing.
We've got a marshal.
Who can't police the whole county. They'd have hanged him.
I'm not so sure. You going to change your mind?
Good night, Cass.
Whatever in connection with my professional practice, or not in connection with it, I may see or hear, I will not divulge, holding that all such things should be kept secret. Wake up, McMurdo. Get up.
You can't all be sick.
Get up, I said.
I was expecting you.
Vasquez hasn't seen you for 2 weeks. Rodriguez since yesterday morning. You gonna tell us where you went? I was in hopes you'd change your mind. Who was it?
What time is it?
7:30. Let me help you.
Thanks. I had some callers. They messed up the room a little.
I knew they'd try.
I didn't tell them.
Doesn't make any difference now.
I was afraid of that. When?
2 hours ago. I brought his body in.
Well, he didn't have much of a chance.
He was so young. 2 years was all we had. We tried to homestead out on the bench. Got a crop in.
It's good wheat land out there.
It's a fine crop. Right up to harvest.
Then what?
They drove a herd of cattle over it.
Stroh-Snyder.
One of his foremen. That left us with nothing. Dave couldn't get a job riding anywhere. We couldn't get a loan because we weren't proved up.
So you went to work at the Blue Bonnet? Hmm?
To save enough money for seed. But I couldn't make enough.
You mean your husband pulled that hold up to get seed money?
That's all of it.
Seed money.
I'll help you clean up.
No.
Put that away. I won't let you.
I'm just going to return his money.
But I was going to do that.
You stay here. Don't you leave this room.
That's the fellow, all right.
Where's the money?
Now, we'll get to that in a minute.
What's his name?
Ya le dije que no hablo inglés, señor.
Speak English.
His name's David Bechtold. $20 years. You still haven't learned how to ask a man's name in Spanish.
What happened to you?
Ask Mr. Stroh-Snyder.
You did this?
He was shielding a criminal. Move on, McMurdo. Did you hear what I said?
Steady, boys. Steady. All right, Stroh-Snyder. Now you know how it felt last night. Here's your money. All of it. You're right. I was shielding a criminal. I had to know why a man shot in the chest with a bullet lodged close to his spine would crawl on his hands and knees for a wallet full of money. I found out why. Because you trampled his wheat in the dirt and left him to starve. I pledged myself to care for the sick and suffering. And I found most of it out there on the bench, where Caslin doesn't go, where the rest of you are too scared of the Stroh-Snyder Cattle and Land Company to lend a hand. That man was crawling toward money to keep him and his wife alive after his crop went down. It was money for seed. He was crawling toward money for seed. I'd made up my mind to leave, find myself another town. But not now. I'm staying.
Alan, wait a minute. I'm not sending for a new doctor. We've got one.
Take care of the money, Mason.
It's your money.
It's an awful high price to pay for a gun.
Those new Sharps rifles are so scarce out here, I could get twice that if I wanted to be greedy.
I'll take it.
All right. Anything else?
Not this trip.
40. That makes a total of $68.25. I'll be right with you.
I heard you had these new Sharps rifles. One of the reasons I came through.
That's the last one I had. This fella just bought it. Expect a new shipment in about 3 weeks.
I'm leaving Medicine Wells today. I need a rifle.
Well, I've got some other excellent models here.
I'll buy it from you.
I'm sorry, it's not for sale.
What did he pay for it?
$40, but you heard what he said. He doesn't want to sell it.
There's 50.
Sorry. I'll take the rifle.
He went for his gun.
He wasn't wearing a gun.
I saw him.
He hurt his hip when you pushed him.
He was on my left side. Thought he drew on me.
From out of the West.
Sheriff's office right over there, where those riders are waiting.
Thank you, Mr. Henning. Are you Sheriff Swanson?
Yeah?
I'm Matthew Birch.
Yes?
My brother was killed here last week.
Oh, I heard you in town. Step inside. I'll be with you in a minute. You've been mining, haven't you?
The past 2 months. When Tom didn't get back, I came looking for him.
There are your brother's things. His bars and the rest of his gear are over at the livery stable.
Thank you, Sheriff. But right now, I'm more interested in knowing when you plan to arrest Tom's killer.
I went after Gruner. But he got away from me in the Rimrock.
Storekeeper says Gruner's been seen in a town called Red Ridge.
He was seen there 4 days ago. Red Ridge is a 3-day ride from here. Through some pretty mean territory. Gruner could be 200 miles away before I got there.
You're getting ready to ride out.
After some cattle thieves. I know where they are.
I see. When an unarmed boy is shot down, you make a few feeble gestures and then you shrug it off. But let a few cows be stolen. You're armed, ready to ride.
I'll let that pass, mister. I guess if it was my kid brother, I'd feel the same way.
Look, if a stranger was shot down, I'd see the same injustice, and if nothing was done about it. I want Tom's killer punished.
You're not back east now, Mr. Birch.
I'm aware of that.
There's not much law in the territory yet. Most of what there is, man makes for himself.
I begin to see why they find it necessary.
Do you know how big this county is? Nearly as big as Maine. Do you know how many lawmen there are in it? One. Now, Mr. Birch, I'd like to follow up on that report that Gruner is in Red Ridge. But I can't let those cattle thieves get away just for that reason.
Can't you send somebody after him, a deputy?
I don't have it.
What about those men out there?
They're just ranchers whose cattle was stolen. I can't keep them waiting any longer. If you want to stay
Sure,
here...
just a minute. Can you deputize me?
Well, you don't even wear a gun.
I can get one.
You can't expect much help at Red Ridge.
Will you deputize me?
Are you that set on it?
Yes, I am.
This will sway in. Cuffs. Warrant for Gruner.
Sheriff, I only have a burro. Arrest.
Tell them stable, I said give you a horse.
Thanks.
Good luck.
Sheriff, my name is Matthew Birch. I understand you got a...
Whoa, Mr. Birch, whoa. I ain't the sheriff.
Well, you was deputy?
No, not on your life. I'm just a jail turnkey around here. Oh, well, that among other things. Soames is my name, Andy Soames.
Yeah, well, I want to see you, Sheriff.
Well, I'm afraid you can't do that.
Was he out of town?
Well, now, he is and he ain't. We buried him last week. Him and a gunslinger done for each other.
Tell me, this gunman who killed you, Sheriff, was he by any chance a one-eyed man named Gruner?
No. You hoped that I'd say yes, didn't you?
Mr. Soames, I want a straight answer. Is Gruner still in Red Ridge?
He is. Now, wait a minute. What right do you come stomping in here and yelling at me? You a deputy? Sheriff Swanson, huh?
For the moment. Now, would you mind telling me where Gruner's staying?
You want to try this? By yourself?
That boy Gruner killed in Medicine Wells was my brother. Now, would you tell me where I can find Gruner?
A couple hours ago, when I went out for supper, he was down the street at the Antlers.
Thank you.
Say, I'll walk along with you. Well, it's not that I want to interview. Just curious, that's all.
Why didn't we figure we'd spend a day or so in town before we start off, Dick?
I'm leaving in the morning.
One more day won't matter.
I'm leaving in the morning. You two are free to stay on here. If you think you can handle that Tucson job without me.
You know we can't.
And there's no argument.
So we leave in the morning.
What'll I serve you, gents?
Not now, please.
What am I supposed to do? Stand around while you get in the mood?
Stew's pretty good.
All right, Stu.
Yeah, just coffee. How you gonna take him? You sure can't outdraw him.
Well, if someone came up on his good side and distracted him for a minute,
What do you mean, distracted?
like handing him this warrant, for instance.
Who'd be fool enough to do a thing like that?
And while Gruner was looking at it, I could come up on the bad side and cover him.
I was going fishing this afternoon. I don't know why I didn't. Well, let's get it over with.
The moment you hand it to him, I'll move in.
Gruner, here's something you ought to see.
You really don't think you're going to take the end?
Mister, the stew's all gone, but the beans and ham are... Hey!
Give him the gun, Gruner.
So Swanson got himself a deputy.
Temporarily. Boy you killed in Medicine Wells was my brother.
Figures. Your fancy way of talking.
We lock him up for tonight.
Come on, stand aside now. Stand aside or I'll run you into obstructing justice. Well, we'll put him in a cell and he'll be safe for tonight anyway. Hey, where are you going to sleep tonight, Mr. Birch?
I haven't given it much thought.
Yes, I know that I seen them cell keys here a while back. Well, you better get a good rest tonight. It'll be your last chance.
How do you mean?
Gruner here, he can sleep any time he's a mind to. But you, for the next 3 days and nights, you doze just once and you're through. Well, now, there's them darn set feet. Well, who'd have thought it?
Remember that. Hold it.
Wait a minute. Why don't you change your mind, leave him here and let Swanson come get him?
I have an idea by the time the sheriff got here, Mr. Gruner would manage to be gone. Inside.
You'll call in the turns for now.
You get it finished?
Took me half the night, but I did.
You're not putting that on me.
As you say, Gruner, I'm calling the turns. All right, put it on.
And the other end goes on you. Hey, that's right smart of you.
You may kill me between here and Medicine Wells, Andy. But even then, you won't be free of me.
Yeah. With that thing between you, you're just as much his prisoner as he is yours.
Birch, you don't really think you're going to get me back to Medicine Wells, do you?
That's what I have in mind.
You'll never make it. You're soft.
You think so?
You'd bug me last night if you weren't.
I want the law to take care of you.
Law? Out here, a man makes his own law. It's quick, easy to understand.
Yeah, so was the stone axe. But through the centuries, we managed to improve on it.
Not enough.
We'll move on now.
There, dismount.
Let's step back. Don't try anything.
When I got back to the jail, I find that you'd left without your rifle. I figured I'd best bring it to you.
Thank you, Andy, but that's not my rifle.
Well, I'll be doggone. Well, I guess I just took my ride for nothing, huh?
That's a pity.
Them two fellas that we seen talking with Gruner last night, they was awful upset this morning when they found out that you'd arrested Gruner, and if they should happen to jump you, might be that you could use some help.
Appreciate that, Andy.
I sure thought that was your rifle.
Right, mount up.
Unlock Gruner. Let him ride out. Nobody will be hurt.
The chain's riveted on! Get in here.
Got us pinned down.
Better let him come down and get me.
Did that chain be shot off?
I made certain it couldn't be.
We couldn't get rid of Gruner if we wanted to.
Crane and Whitey come down. They'll figure something.
I wonder which way they'd figure it.
Looks like the old man decided to let you sweat it out alone.
right, mount up.
All right, over to my horse.
Don't want any venison? Well, we should be in Medicine Wells before dark.
I could use some water.
That gun, Groner. Move away. Now, don't try anything. Charlie's got you covered.
Gruner?
It's all right. We've got him.
Well, how did you find
Your horse came back to the stable. We rode out to find your body. You think you can make it over to that horse?
A little help?
Get going.
Benson. Wake up.
Raney. Wake up.
Who are you?
Logan Wheeler.
We met in Laredo, played a little poker, remember?
What do you want?
Just passing through. On my way to Barando. There's a bank held up there a few weeks ago. I hear you're worth $500 in that town.
You the law or a bounty hunter?
Either one. I'm taking you back, Raney. Now turn over. Put your hands behind you.
You'll never make it, Wheeler. How do you figure to tie me with a gun in one hand?
The only way I know how. Neither one of us is gonna like it. Make it late tomorrow.
You must need that 500 pretty bad.
My pa was in that bank when you held it up. You got $600 of his, every cent he had. The rewards for him.
Look, I don't guess it'll do any good to tell you this, but I didn't get a nickel out of that bank job. Not a nickel.
Come on now, Benson. It was in the Laredo paper. That's how I heard about it. Says $26,000 was taken. Cleaned the bank out. 2 of the outlaws escaped, but were identified by the 3rd before he died of bullet wounds inflicted by Sheriff Kinney.
I tell you, I didn't get 1 red cent. Briscoe, he set up the job. He got away to Mexico. He took the whole pot. Ah, forget it. I don't expect you to believe me.
You know something, Benson? You never struck me as being a bank robber.
A man will do anything to hang on to his place. Cattle dying of thirst, no money to drill a well.
That's your excuse?
No excuse. Just a reason. I never stole a penny in my life. I was at the bottom of the barrel, everything I worked for dying around me. I met Briscoe in Laredo. He was looking for another man to help out in the Barando job. I figured Barando was far enough away, nobody'd know me.
Why you did it's your business. I guess we all got reasons for doing what we do.
It's a rattle.
You know, I think that rattlesnake just set me free.
You ain't free as long as I got this gun.
I will be. All I have to do is sit back and wait.
Here. Cut it out. Cut the poison out.
With my hands tied.
Now hurry up. You're wasting time. Cut it open.
Why? So you can turn me in? No, makes sense.
Help me, or I'll kill you. I swear I'll kill you.
No, you won't. I'm your only chance to stay alive, and you know it. You give me the gun, I'll think about helping you.
I'm warning.
That poison works fast. I knew a fellow once who got bit by a rattlesnake.
I'll count to 3, Benson.
Go ahead and see how far you can count before it hits. Take the gun belt, too.
You said you'd help me.
I said I'd think about it. I have.
But you can't leave me. I haven't got a chance without your help. Hold on. Gonna have to go pretty deep. Randall, you'll have to have a doctor. Hargill's safer for you. You'd never make it. Well, then I'll try Barando by myself. Maybe I can find my old man's house.
Where's that?
Somewhere this side of town. I've never been there.
You never been there?
Yeah, my sister Jessie moved out here from Wichita.
We'll find it.
Why don't you take that into town and get it fixed?
I said I'd fix it, and I will.
Pa?
Hmm?
We got visitors.
Who is it?
It's nobody I know. What's wrong, Pa? Who is it?
I know one of them. He's coming to the house. Open the door and let him in.
Is this the Wheeler place?
Yes, I'm Jessie Wheeler.
Good, I brought... Don't move, Benson.
Benson? Raney Benson? You sure, Pa?
I won't forget his face ever. He's one of the men that robbed the bank, all right. Take his gun, Jessie. You're right, Tom. Get the sheriff.
You better take care of him first. Rattlesnake bit him. It's your boy, Logan.
Help her get him inside. How'd he happen to be with you?
Hello, Pa. Jessie?
We're glad to have you home, Logan.
Thanks, Raney. He helped me. He brought me home.
Don't talk.
I was bringing him in for a reward. Pa?
Yes, boy?
I figured if I could bring Benson in, it'd help. He could have left me. He brought me home.
Also unto thee, O Lord, belongeth mercy. For thou renderest to every man according to his work. Amen.
You'd best be going now.
I promised Jessie I'd give you a few hours head start, and I will. There'll be a posse trailing you after that.
I understand how you feel, Mr. Wheeler.
That's real kind of you, Pa. He could have been 50 miles from here if he hadn't helped Logan.
I ain't forgetting it. I ain't forgetting he's a thief.
But just for the record, I never got a cent of that bank money.
You better get started. You ain't got much time.
I want to thank you for all you've done, Mr. Benson. We're both grateful to you.
All right, folks. What's all this?
Pa just finished the service.
Who was it?
His name was Benson. Raney Benson.
Raney Benson? How did you get Raney Benson?
I didn't.
He was bit by a rattlesnake. And he stumbled across him, brought him in. Mark, I'd like you to meet my brother, Logan. Logan, this is Mark Wilkins.
Glad to know you.
Logan's been away a long time. You'll be staying here with us for a while, anyway.
Well, this is some homecoming. Bringing Raney Benson with you. He's worth $500 reward in town.
So Pa was telling me.
I don't think you should have buried Benson, Mr. Wheeler. Got to have proof to get the reward.
Well, there's a saddle with his name on it in the barn. And other things, too.
You don't have to prove it to me. Your pa ought to know Raney Benson, all right. I'll pass the word on to Sheriff Kenny. How about a cup of coffee, Jesse? I got to get back to town pretty quick.
Please, too, Mark.
Oh, the town's pretty worked up. Mayor Clooney says we'll be fighting the Union inside of a couple of months. I'll see you later.
Thanks, Mr. Wheeler.
Looks like these things are Benson's, all right. But I still gotta have further proof he's the man you buried.
You don't take my say-so, Milo?
Buried him kind of quick, didn't you?
When a man dies on my property, no matter who he is, he's going to get a decent Christian burial.
We still gotta identify him fully. You see, there were government funds in that bank, and robbing it made it a federal offense. You and the bank cashier that was wounded were the only ones that were close enough to Benson to recognize him. As soon as the cashier's well enough, I'm going to bring him out here to check on the body.
When'll that be?
Oh, 3 weeks, maybe. Going in, Mark?
No, I'm going to stick around a while.
I'll be seeing you, Wheeler.
Mark, give me a hand with that gray, will you? She's a dickens to shoe.
Sure, Mr. Wheeler. I'll be glad to.
You heard what the sheriff said? Yeah. Guess you'll be leaving soon, huh?
It's not too bad. Yesterday, I couldn't figure on more than 3 hours. I'd like to stick around here for those 3 weeks, if your pa let me.
And let the cashier identify you?
Man can't keep running forever. Even when I give myself up, your father won't get the reward, not now. Least I can do is work around here as long as I'm able to do what I can.
You mean that, don't you?
You know, I've spent weeks wishing that robbery had never happened. I'd like to make it up to you and your father as much as I can. That fellow Mark, he come around here often?
Once or twice a week.
Known him long?
Over a year now. Gonna be married next month.
Oh, like that, huh?
I like him. He works hard. He gets along with everybody.
That's no reason for marrying him, man.
I happen to care for him very much.
As a good brother, I guess I ought to be glad.
Logan would have been.
And I'm not. I'm not Logan. And I'm not glad. I'm sorry, Jesse. I had no right to say that.
No right at all. What do you think?
I think she's going to be all right. Breathing much better tonight.
I'm glad. Sweet Beth.
She's going to make a fine mare for you. I'd like to be the one to train her.
I wish you could.
Jesse.
That bank cashier ought to be well enough to come out here soon. It's been 2 weeks now.
Do you think he'll recognize Raney?
I'm sure he will.
I guess Raney will be leaving pretty soon, huh?
What about you, Jesse?
I don't know what you mean, Paul.
You love him, don't you?
Very much.
It's no good, girl. He's a thief and an outlaw. What chance would you have?
Chance to be with him. It's all I want.
Can't do it, girl. I won't let you. I won't let you ruin your life. Sooner or later, the law will catch up with him.
Until they do, we'll be together.
Is that what you want, Jesse? A month, maybe? Running, hiding behind every tree and rock in the territory?
If that's all I can have, that's the way it'll have to be. Just so I have him.
Since when do you plant flowers on outlaw's grave?
He has nobody. I figured it was the least I could do.
And staying away from me. Changed somehow. Have I done something wrong?
I don't want to talk about it now. Not now, not here.
Doesn't take any more time than planting flowers on an outlaw's grave.
He wasn't an outlaw.
Robbed your pa of every cent he ever had. Who's really buried here, Jesse?
Raney Benson, you know that.
Maybe I'm beginning to see what really happened.
Well, that's Paul. He'll tell you.
I'd rather ask your brother, Logan.
Hi, Mark. How things going?
Fine. The place looking real nice, Logan.
Well, it sure beats traipsing around.
Oh, old friend of yours came into town. Said he knew you well. Up in Laredo.
Huh? What friend?
Fellow named Barney Crawford. Says he'd sure like to see you again. Couldn't stop by, though. He's on his way to Mexico.
Oh, that's too bad. I'm sorry I missed old Barney. I haven't seen him for 4 years. Not since that night we...
There's no Barney Crawford. I'm taking you into town.
Raney!
So it is Raney. Raney Benson. I wasn't quite sure.
You're not taking me anyplace.
Are you all right?
Jesse.
Oh, you go right to the sheriff. I know he will. We gotta leave now.
We?
What about your pa? There are laws about protecting criminals. Anyway, Jesse, I told you I was through running.
I'll wait for you, Raney. I promise. No matter how long.
I just wish we had more time, you and me. So there'd be more to remember.
Kenny will be here before long. Well, maybe you could take me in a veranda before he makes it back.
What good would that do?
Well, you could tell him I made you lie about Logan. Threatened to kill Jesse. You've done enough for me. No sense getting yourself arrested.
Maybe Kenny will listen to us. I'll tell him what you told me about the robbery. Why you did it.
It's a little late for that, isn't it?
We didn't hear you ride up.
I didn't intend for you to. I tied my horse back at the fence. I'm not one for listening in where I'm not supposed to. But I wanted to know why good folks like you would help an outlaw.
I want you to know they did what they did because they felt I helped Logan. No other reason.
Not doubting it, not for a minute. Get your gear. You're going to help fight a war.
What are you talking about?
You're going to enlist in Company J, the Texas Volunteers.
Ain't you kind of forgetting the federal government wants me?
The Confederate States, of which Texas is one, not going to turn you over to the Federals. Unless you suddenly turn Yankee.
So the war's really started, eh?
I got orders to release all prisoners willing to fight. For our side, that is.
Sheriff, you mean I'm free?
It's up to you. You got a choice. You can stand trial or join up.
You still mean what you said? I'll wait.
You got 5 minutes to say goodbye, soldier.